What's up, guys? This is day number 9 of the Express live count on TopStep X, my 100K account. And I'm actually making this voiceover the next day because all of my audio was not recorded, and then the recording cut off because I ran out of room on my computer. So I deleted some of the videos that I have. That issue is not going to happen again. I'm very sorry about that. I had no clue that I was that close to that amount of disk space, but we're gonna get started. We're just gonna go over the video. I'm gonna kind of voice over everything that I was thinking. All right, so we're just gonna kind of go over my technical analysis and what I was thinking. This day, I believe, here, if we look at my notes here, this is day number 9. I take 2 trades. I end up taking 2 losses, but I'm kind of just talking to Discord throughout the time. I live stream this trade. I always do. If you guys don't already know, there's a link to my free Discord in the bio. Make sure to go join that because we live stream all my trades in the morning. You guys can kind of follow along the technical analysis that I do, and then kind of how I just go about trading. Just going through technical analysis here, I run through the checkbook that I have all the time, right? So as you can kind of see here, we already did weekly bias, we did daily bias. We're looking at that right now, and we're both bullish on these biases. And then right here, we're just marking out 1 hour key levels and just kind of where I think price is going to go for the day. And then I also end up doing the 15-minute target areas as well, which kind of line up with the 1 hour target areas. And then in this clip right here, I believe we're in a 1 hour fair value gap that I kind of wanted to be pushed through. I think I do go long here. I'm pretty sure I do go long. This was yesterday, but honestly try to just wipe my memory of lost days. Like, obviously I take stuff and I try to learn from it, but I just like to start over and think of it as it's a new account, and I don't really have any, like, I was coming into today, you'll see in the video eventually, but I win today. I came in with 3 losses, and yeah, you can't really let that affect you as much, and it'll all just kind of line up. Like, I come into every day thinking that I have a new account. Anyway, I start getting into the SMT search, so that's number 5 in my trading strategy. Actually, right after this, I'm gonna be finishing up recording my trading strategy video. I made a little bit of a script for it so I can just be better prepared to like tell you guys what my strategy is about, not just ramble off. So that's one thing I'm doing as well. So here I'm just kind of watching price. I'm seeing it as it's retracing. I kind of want to catch a move to the upside because we have those levels of liquidity below. I'm not gonna lie, I'm kind of thinking to myself, like, I'm kind of doubting myself for where I want it to go for the day, and yeah, I kind of just didn't really trust myself, and I'm not gonna lie, these 2 trades weren't the best A+ setup, and actually I end up going short here, so I was wrong. All right, this is the first trade. I actually get my sell limit filled right away, and I totally thought it was a valid move off this inverse fair value gap, which
order filled.
As you can hear, my computer volume works, but not my audio from my mic for some reason. And at this point, I'm risking $500 a trade, and with the amount of drawdown that I had and the amount of risk that I had just for the day, I honestly thought I could have managed that a little better, but my entry is right here. As you can see, I just kind of get wicked, and I actually get a good sell order filled in. It just wasn't the total A+ setup that I was kind of hoping for and looking for. I just end up jumping in. Pretty sure I do end up getting stopped out here. I pull out a rabbit out of the hat and whip out a little magnet for price action. I'm pretty sure it actually ends up pulling it here. Let's take a look. I'm pretty sure it pulls it a little bit. Yeah, it pulls it a little bit. Like, the magnet works. That's what I'm saying. I'm pretty sure shortly after this, I do end up getting stopped. And then, here, where are we? We end up getting stopped in our first trade. Right there. So this is only our first trade for today. We end up taking a second one, and I'm pretty sure the market doesn't even, yeah, the recording cuts off. So I'm actually just gonna go to the market and show you where okay, so we can make this a little smaller now. So this is where I end up taking my second trade. As you can see, I end up buying on this candle off the downwick, and I had my stops at this high right here. I remember exactly. And I was targeting some low down there, I believe. Right away, it kind of shoots up, wicks my stop loss, and then actually just wasn't that good of price action, if I'm gonna be honest. And I don't really hop into an A+ setup there, and I believe that's kind of what screws me over for that trade. I'm kind of sad that I wasn't able to get a live reaction of the trade because of my recording. I deleted a lot of the footage that I had that I don't use anymore. We have a lot of disk space, and that won't ever happen again. Again, I'm sorry about this. This might not be the best quality video. I'll give my editor like stuff to work with, but this is gonna be pretty hard. Anyway, what I was seeing for the day. So if we go into the weekly, we were bullish, and I was looking for a retracement move because I thought we were overbought. I personally thought we were overbought. So we come in to the daily. I mark out the highs within the market, and then I believe we were in a 1 hour fair value gap, which you could see in the first trade, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, right around here. And it was super choppy, like super consolidation station. Price just super choppy. Not the best price action, but I do target the lows. I get stopped out by honestly not that much. Like price rises again at those areas a few times, but then goes to the area of take profit. So honestly, minus the risk that I kind of could have managed a little bit better, I personally don't think that's a bad trade. Obviously, that's the thing that I take away from that trade, is that I just kind of need to manage my risk better. And I come into today changing my risk plan and kind of restructuring the way I go about my risk and placing it in a trade.